Welcome back to Bronxport Homestead. We start the day with giving water to these poor hens. It is really hot out here. Number one thing when you have wildlife, gotta make sure they come first before you. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit heavy for me, but at least I have fresh water. So I like this water feeder because it has the little knob that you can put on the bottom when you put the water in, and then it stops after the level off. It levels off, and then the water keeps coming down as they need to drink it. But I guess they were really thirsty. Nobody noticed that this morning. They did have water yesterday though, but it's been really hot, so you know they're drinking a lot of water. Look, they even went back into the coop. I didn't even have to tell them to give them any mealworms or anything like that. They just went back in. So doors wide open. I'm gonna keep them out for about an hour, or at least until they tell me they want to go back. This is what I call the perfect backyard for chickens. This is where the sunny part is, and even though they do come out and spread their feathers, and they do dust baths as well underneath there, it's also a place for them here to not be directly under the sun. So this whole back area is not under the sun. There's dappled sun, but there's a big tree above us. You see that? Big tree. We used to have a pool here, and then as the trees started to grow, I decided that I wasn't going to do the pool anymore, and I was going to be more sustainable. Didn't want all those chemicals, and then got the hens. So how do you like that? Actually, the hens came to us because of a favor from someone that I knew who needed to remove the hens because it was actually illegal in New Jersey in the section where she was living. So we had to remove the hens. And that's really ultimately what made me say, okay, obviously it's meant for me to remove the pool. And the pool wouldn't have been good because there's no sun hitting the water to make it warm, you know. But yeah, look at them go. So then I was at the pantry today volunteering, and I ended up getting a lot of lettuce scraps, so I bought those too. But look how thirsty they were. So they just ran out of water just a few hours ago. I'll try to remember not to do that. Look at that, they're pushing each other. Here, this way you have a better view of how they're drinking. So I do clean out the water container so they have nice fresh water. Look at them go, huh? They were thirsty. And then the other two came out. So these are fresh lettuces. Leave them out for a while. So if you're wondering why the bee stuff is there, is because Nick, the beekeeper, came, and David and Nick did the bee thing today. I honestly could not help them because my legs were hurting, and I mentally had to get prepared for bees, and I just wasn't ready. Let me bring Missy down because I don't want her pecking at my stuff. So this is compost that we're making. Isn't that pretty cool? Put the tarp over it and it cooks itself. I did a little pruning to let a little bit more sun in. And there's David.
Hey, Chicky Dicky.
Hi.
How's the girls doing?
The girls are doing wonderful.
Hey, girls. Oh, look at them. They're having their lettuce.
They're having
Yeah,
lettuce,
veggies.
and I also had to give them more water. They were out of water
Oh,
completely
yeah,
this
yeah.
morning.
I meant to do that, man. But
Yeah.
I had the appointment
I-
when I had
I didn't even have to tell them to go in. They just went in. I didn't
yeah,
have to, like, I didn't have to say, you know, come in like I do with the mealworms. They went right in because they were so
Yeah, because they know you're bringing
thirsty. Yeah.
water. Oh, my God.
And we're out here
I don't
hanging,
know how I got a headache. but I
enjoying.
think,
Maybe it's the heat.
maybe it's because I didn't eat. But I mean, I ate after I got out of there, but I had to do blood work. I had to do an EKG.
Okay.
But it was good. Everything was smooth. It was nice to see my PCP.
I gotta get mine done.
But I saw yesterday they were getting as you. Roses are red, my love.
Now I know I'm getting old because I actually like the smell of roses.
What about me? I'm singing a song. Okay, and then you're upon it, you can put your roses upon it.
That's what happens when we get too much sun.
Beautiful. Bok choy, right? Hi. Lovely, lovely, lovely garden.
Well, guys, it is the end of my day. Not really, but I'm going to enjoy the rest of it. We rearranged the back a little bit. My lounge chairs are now facing in the opposite direction where the grill was that we never used. And I'm gonna chill for a while. Until the next time.